Over 5,000 people rallied across the country, all opposing the Harper government's controversial Bill C-45. It makes changes to the Indian Act without consulting First Nations. But the massive protests left people on social media wondering why. Why wasn't there national coverage of the events in the mainstream media? Christie tweeted there was barely a whisper on the newscasts. In frustration, Jennifer simply called it unreal. The event was ignored. And the former CBC journalist Wab Kinew said there is a media bias. Any other group would have had wall-to-wall coverage. Instead, this was the big hit of yesterday's newscasts. A monkey running around in a Toronto Ikea store. This Aboriginal journalist says it's no surprise the mainstream media ignored the demonstrations.
It just so happens yesterday they were up against a cute monkey. What do you do? So now the thing is, a lot of this story is spreading through these things. This is where it's happening.
There was local news coverage of the Idle No More protests, especially in Manitoba and Alberta. The major disappointment comes from the lack of national coverage. Lajamodier says if the story and message is important enough, Aboriginal people will get their stories covered.